edit things. I need to still crop Froppy. I should have enough time, right?
Is stream live?
Yeah.
You should have enough time, yeah. You've got about a minute or so. You've got plenty of time.
Okay. Let's see. Froppy.
Oh, add percent.
Oh, I forgot to put the tracker for baseball.
I've given track of the baseball.
Okay. Okay.
I've given baseball the tracker. Don't worry.
Okay, let's see.
Ooh, we have a ZL start.
Actually, Froppy's looks pretty good. Not sure though.
Gorn and Sapphire. Froppies would need to be cropped a bit more, yeah. Or would need to be tweaked. Oh, we can be heard on stream.
Oops. Alright, can everybody hear me? Can everybody hear Skygoro? Let me know. Welcome to Season 6 Qualifier. I am not new at this, but I definitely haven't been doing this as often as I would have liked. But we're going to try this nonetheless. Okay. So again, welcome in everybody. On commentary today we have let's see. Alright guys, on commentary we have Comico Sky and Lee Harold, and guys, let's go ahead and take it away. Let me switch scenes real quick. Hold on. Oh, yeah. I think. Do you see it now? Okay. Okay.
We start with Forest Medallion, we start with half of Lax, and we start with 2 out of 3 stones for OOTA. And we start with ZL. So I'm hoping it's going to be an interesting seed.
Yeah. So like we're mostly one away from so many different things, except for Nocturne. And with ZL, it does open up quite a bit, including an extra song. And since we have the Master Sword present, we're starting as adults.
So I guess the question is, where are we dropping?
Good question. There's a few possibilities I could think of. Kakariko Village, Lake Hylia, Kokiri Forest, Temple of Time. Maybe even something crazy like Desert Colossus. Or how about Gerudo Valley? Oh, that was my first guess, actually.
Well, when in doubt, just go to CAC.
It looks like Froppy is going straight to Temple of Time.
I'm...
Rune is just doing CAC opener.
I prefer Blinking Runes, doing CAC first, because CAC can't be hinted foolish. Inside Ganon Castle's foolish. Bottom of the Well path to Phantom Ganon, we have a Lake Hylia foolish, and Azura's Domain foolish. Only one dungeon foolish.
Yes. And it's basically the one that's... The one with half of its checks removed. Oh, bombs on... That was bombs on Big Pose. As in, like, a refill. It'd be nice if they could incorporate that for, like, the next season of the main tournament. Alright, the song here is Zarya's song.
A nice one to have, yeah. Opens up a few checks, opens up access to Forest Temple.
Yep. Logically speaking, at least, but yes. Okay, the Foolishes. There's Lake Hylia, Zor's Domain, Goron City, and Ganon inside Ganon's castle. Alright, it looks like Blinking Rune will be making his way to the graveyard after talking to Anju. or rather the cuckoo lady, where
It is
Poppy will
actually.
be giving him a high five. Them a high five, I mean.
Hmm.
Ooh, something big already. Let's see what this is. Ooh, it's hammer time!
Oh. Hammer in the graveyard?
Yep. That's gonna be hard to miss.
Hmm. I guess the question is, what is the song here?
It's Bolero.
Bolero.
And since fire is required, we may...
It'll definitely help us to get to Fire Temple. Especially right now, given that we don't have a hook shot or hover boots,
Yeah.
or arguably a strength or bow or bombs.
Or tunic.
We don't need a tunic to get in. We just need it to stay alive.
Exactly. You don't really want to be doing Fire Temple at 2.5 hearts.
No. I don't want to be doing Fire Temple at 2.5 hearts.
And no bottle.
Hmm. Yeah, 20 seconds is not a lot of time.
Yeah.
I can't tell what was on top of the arch on Froppy's side.
It was kind of hard to see. Ooh, Nocturne.
Just gonna go straight back.
Yep. Central pillar is a small key, so if we get scale, both scales, it's possible.
Gold
we can
scale
defeat it.
water.
Yep.
Yeah, I do like gold scale water. It's a fun thing to learn.
It's pretty useful a lot of the time.
Dampe, on the other hand, just giving us some health.
He's got a lot of love to give.
Yeah.
But it's 4 hearts as opposed to 2. Or 3, rather.
More time in Death Mountain Crater, more time in Fire Temple.
It should be safe to go up to Death Mountain Crater. Or at least Death Mountain Trail. You get to see what's in the Redead Grotto. That having that hammer pretty early on really helps. Oh, something big. And it led us to the bow. Let's go. And it's right next to another check. How convenient.
And we have the rupees to do it on both sides.
Oh yeah.
So, dungeons we need to do. We need to do Fire Temple, we need to do the Dongo's Cavern, we need to do Deku Tree, we need to do Water Temple, we need to do Forest Temple. Not Forest Temple. Do we need to do Forest Temple?
It says it twice for some reason.
Yeah, I think have I mismarked? Have I misfilled anything? Is the question. Hold on.
Missing Shadow.
We're missing Shadow.
It looks like Froppy is
Is
going to
Shadow
Zora's River.
the pre-completed? I want to say Shadow then is the pre-completed because we saw them flashed up on Runeside.
Wait, was that magic? Yes, it's magic.
Ooh.
With that bow, it is possible to actually get all the way up to like the top part of the lobby. Of course, with the bow, it does require you to get just a little fast enough. But I don't think. Oh, Blinking Rune's gonna be going to Goron City. It looked like magic. I'm not sure why you would skip this. And oh, right, Blinking hasn't gotten the hint here yet.
I mean, Graveyard Path to Queen Goma. That is what was there? What was in Queen?
Hammer.
What was in Graveyard? Hammer.
There's also Bolero. But
That could be.
Fire Temple Path of Morpha.
Is there a hookshot in Fire Temple?
Potentially.
Maybe.
Or Iron Boots. Or something that leads to either of them.
I'm gonna go quickly mod diving. Lost.
But that could also mean that the Goma and Morpha hints are kind of intertwined.
It could be that Deku is actually quite late in the seed. And that, you know,
Bolero's only locked Nocturnes right now, so anything can happen. Bottom of the well path to Phantom Ganon would either have to be for the strength or one of the hook shots. And if it's one of the hook shots, then you know that that Fire Temple would most likely be hook shot locked. Well, that it wouldn't. That Bolero wouldn't really matter in the logic too much, at least.
I mean, okay, so Fire Temple is one of our stones. If Ocarina of Time is
Storms.
is storms, then we could have
Oh, the
either
Zora Tunic.
we could either have strength or we could have hover boots in the well. And that would give us an idea as to if it's hover boots, then we know it's for key logic.
Phantom Ganon, so yeah, essentially, because hover boots can lock one chest. If you only have one key from
It
the
also
entirety of the courtyard.
Yeah, it also depends on Fire Temple. Secret Forest Meadow is past the Volvagia.
Ah, so that might
Yeah,
be for a wallet or a bomb bag. Oh, there's a bottle. Which is actually kind of helpful for 5 fights.
Out of curiosity, how many hearts do you usually go up to?
If I'm like low health, I'm still gonna pick them up, but usually it's always like 5.
Right.
5 Some people go with 4.
I go with 8 if I've not got a Gorn tunic yet, and I need to go into Fire Temple. Otherwise, I'm happy to stick around around 3 to 5.
It also matters for Water Temple as well if you have to do Central Pillar. Or if you're one of those compass first kind of players like me. Okay,
The
so
boss key and Water Temple. Yep, that's a good one to be foolish.
Yeah. Either that or the spare key. But Froppy is definitely doing more child stuff now. I think Leaking Moon might be going for Dodongo's Cavern.
In Logic, we can do one check. Out of Logic, we can do a lot.
Yeah, you can basically just do everything up to the thing. But it's they're not gonna do that. They're gonna go probably in the Fire Temple, pick up Nocturne, and probably make their way into Fire Temple for a bit. It is path after all. Nope, never mind. No bomb bag, so they're probably gonna just ignore that and go back child. Honestly, I wouldn't be against, taking a risk here with Fire Temple.
Mido is holding 2 items. One of which is a slingshot, so Mido's been in the Deku tree. And the other is
The hook
a hook shot.
Okay, so that path is either for strength or hover boots.
That path has to be for strength, or yeah.
Key logic.
Well, strength would be for hard logic.
And it depends on where Song of Storms is. Because if strength is locked behind Fire Temple completion, then the boss key has to be pretty early on, as well as a wall.
Yeah. Or the Gorn tunic. Whereas if you're able to climb, but I think once we see Fire Temple, we're going to be able to see better what the way of the hero in the well is for Forest. If we can get the boss key before.
Ooh, the Boulder of Destiny has something. Zora's Fountain is Path of the Hero.
That's a rare hero hint.
And
there's that bomb back.
I think it's about time we go to Dodongo's Cavern. The Boulder of Destiny has made it so. No, it looks like it's either a child play or yeah, it's a child play. Or not.
Box one! Box one! Box one has Kakiri Sword!
Oh my god! So, Storms is required for Deku Tree completion.
And we know that... Oh god.
That, Graveyard is...
Graveyard past to Goma.
Yes.
So, hear me out. Graveyard is past to Goma, which is your hammer.
Yep. Then you beat
Because
Fire Temple.
You beat Fire Temple, Depending on how far you need to go to get your boss key will determine if your path to Phantom Ganon is going to be for hover boots, which means you can probably skip well, or is for strength, in which case you probably need to do well. In addition, it's also going to be therefore for that Kokiri sword to do Deku Tree.
Path
Fire
Zero
Temple.
was Zora's Fountain.
In addition, Fire Temple is past Morpher, which is either going to be for your Iron Boots or for your Long Shot, most likely the Long Shot. Therefore, beat DC
these
first,
bottles.
sure. But Rush Fire Temple? And that feels weird to say, but Rush Fire?
Sure, let's do it. Let's rush fire after Dodongo's Cavern. Wait, Skull Kid had
I cannot remember what Skull Kid had.
a shield. Never mind. A
Fair
Deku
enough.
shield.
But yeah, it feels weird to say, and I hate saying it because, you know, I don't like Fire Temple. But Rush Fire?
Yeah, I prefer Master Quest Fire Temple.
Have I done Master Quest Fire? I think I have done Master Quest Fire, or at least bits of.
Because even in the vanilla game, you could technically beat it faster. Just by after getting the boss key, you just rush straight to the entrance and just do that trick. It saves so much time. Because the boss key is actually not too far in.
Fair enough, but they expect you to climb because they don't expect you to know that jump, because they probably didn't know about the jump.
Of course, but that's the great thing about it. Whereas, at least with the base game, the base version, it's like you have to climb all the way up to get that hammer. But a recent little glitch has found a way to get you all the way close to that room from the boss room, from near the boss room.
So, Savia's song is instead Sun Song. We've also been told that Burning Cack is Serenade of Water.
Yeah.
I guess they tried playing it to douse the flames.
Yes, of course.
Damn paid racing.
That is cursed.
Someone
Damn
called
paid
Penis.
Yes. I could definitely see him, imagine him being like, I told you so. The feed was frozen for a little bit, but it's back on.
We're all good.
Alright, what does Sun Song have? I have a feeling it's probably not for Sun Song.
It's not for Sun Song.
Yeah. Unless
Dampe was hinted yesterday. Dampe was not hinted yesterday. Unless you're on about a pickup race, it was not hinted in the qualifier, because I was racing that qualifier.
Still, that is a fairly funny hint. It definitely helps out more in mixed pools. But getting it this early is kind of convenient, kind of like the chickens hint. Speaking of which, it looks like Froppy is going to be doing chickens right now.
Luckily, we only need to get 3 of them.
Yeah. That was clean and crisp on Froppy's end.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes seeds do bleed together.
True. I just know that Alex doesn't suffer from seed bleed.
No?
That's the superpower. She gave us money. Now
Yeah, but it's
Froppy's
too-
very rich Lucario / Riolu.
But we threw half the money on the ground. I can buy more bottles.
Of course.
So DC is down for Rune. Froppy...
Froppy's not going to be getting that bomb bag for a while, but he will be getting the
No.
song. I'm
Low on
kind of
ranch,
hoping
yeah.
that Blinking Rune kind of goes to SFM soon. Doesn't seem like it though.
Is this the Poketopia beta? I hope not.
Yep, this going back child.
It makes sense, you know, full clear your... Go and do your Sphere Zeros. Because those will potentially have an item that you need.
As long as it means going to Mido's house.
Yeah. Go get that hook shot. You can do Midas house as adults, to be fair.
Of course. I often do that. Because the temptation for the Minuet song is too great. It's either like one of the last songs you get, or it's pretty early on. Oh, Minuet, so that's basically free. Oh my god, another
Wait,
hook
what?
shot!
Okay, right. So...
Froppy wasn't able to get that because it was nighttime.
We need to... At this point, I need to see Fire Temple. Because... I need to see where that boss key is. However... You go to Fire Temple, you get your Iron Boots. The seed. Yeah, you go to Fire Temple, you get your Iron Boots. You then go and get your Song of Storms. Song of Storms leads you to your Kokiri sword and will lead you to your strength if
It also leads to tacos on ad percent.
With their home equity loan from Navy Federal Credit Union, the Wilsons feel financially at ease, which means they can worry about other things
Sorry
like
about that.
building this fence.
I don't think I should be flinging around this word lightly, but I think this is a jet.
Start homesteading? Will anyone buy their jams?
We know where magic is, we just need to find out where our light towers are, and we'll get told that by
Become a member
Ganon.
today. Navy Federal Credit Union.
Yeah,
Our
and we do
members
have a
follow
path of
the
the
mission.
hero, so it's pointing us towards getting to the light arrows.
Yeah, like it's an item in Fountain that leads to light arrows. But it can't lead to any of our other dungeons, therefore...
Well, it certainly isn't the boomerang or the mirror shield, but it could be Ruto's letter. No, it can't be.
No, it can't be Ruto's. It could
be a
be
fire
Din's
source.
Fire. Yeah, it could be a fire source, Din's Fire, or fire arrows.
Yep.
Alternatively, Path of the Hero, it could be a scale. Which, if
Yeah.
it is, that tells us it's one specific check in Lake Hylia.
Which is foolish.
Which is also foolish, so it can't be a scale. It's either a strength, which has to be strength locked, which would tell us outside Gan's castle is our lighthouse. No need for a hint there.
Or it's in GTG.
Or it's in GTG.
It's probably based on keys too.
If it is a strength, then yeah, it's most likely GTG, either strength 2 locked or because of key logic. If it's a fire source, then we know that it is graveyard
Or Haunted Wasteland.
or haunted wasteland. If we see the Castle Fairies hint and we see light arrows on them, then we know that it's specific.
storms.
Oh, there's storms. Okay, my theory is now out the window. Oh wait, no. Better theory. Bottom of the well has your first strength.
Makes sense.
It's the only way that this seed could make sense. If it's actually no, it could still have horrors.
And I think Path of Helvetia is for storms. To get your strength in either strength or hover boots, actually.
Like
I
these
agree with
paths
you.
are hinting for different dungeons, but they do just converge into the same dungeons because the items that we may need, it's those optional items that we may need, do coalesce, as
Yep.
do where. Well, did we see Greg?
I think so. And there's a useless boomerang too.
Yeah, is it useless? Oh, Greg's and Wolfos, fair enough. Yeah, you're right. Rang is basically useless this seed. No Spirit Temple, no Jabu.
And you could get 30 skulls pretty easily.
Yeah, but what's on 30? A
It's
message failed to send.
100% for storms.
And apparently 30 skulls is unknown. I think we missed the skull rewards. I cannot remember what's on them. Personal tracker says that they're dead. Okay, so we only need 10 skulls. So yeah, we don't need boomerang. But yeah, Kirby Fan is also right. You know, we should pay attention where Ruto's is because that will tell us a lot about the seed as well.
Yeah.
As to what could be where. There's a possibility that Ruto's is not strength locked. Then, if strength is in Fountain, then OGC Fairy has lights.
Yeah.
Most likely, yeah. But we're going to see a hint for the castle fairies.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of. Strength 3 required.
Of course! So now it's just Zora's Fountain has a strength.
So this fountain has to have a strength, yeah.
Well, I'm glad I commentated for this seed.
Same. Although at the same time, I wish I could also race it.
It was OGC Fairy with the light arrows,
Yeah.
because it always comes second.
The first fairy I don't think has anything we need.
Nope.
Well, at least we know that we need 3 strengths. At least we know that Fountain has a strength. And
But it looks like Froppy's gonna be missing out on that bomb bag.
I would hazard a guess.
Blinking just went out of their way to get to Bolda, and it paid off great.
Hmm. I would hazard a guess that bottom of the well. I think bottom of the well either has Yoruto's letter, or it's got hover boots.
Probably.
Like, I think we can speculate where our hints, where our items are.
True, it'd be a lot of endless speculation until we actually see them firsthand.
Hmm. Well, we don't have to speculate for much longer.
Yeah.
Floppy is going into the well.
They will have to orphan the 3 checks. They can peek them, but
Yeah,
not
but-
get them all.
Hmm.
Whereas Blinking should be able to get them when they get storms.
Hmm.
Hopefully that's not the case, and it's just somewhere that's accessible to Froppy.
Can I just mention Froppy's music in Bottom of the Well, and will be the music in Shadow Temple, is Lavender Town, which is really fitting.
Yep. I've had that a few years back as well. And even used the Riolu and Lucario thing models.
Hmm.
Except that oh my god, that is bomb locked. Well,
We need. We might need bombs.
yep.
You don't think it could be Ruto's because Fountain would be path. So I want to say Kirby fan is right that it can't be Ruto's in the well. But at the same time, there's a part of me that's thinking Ruto's can be in the well just because. Just because there is a world where the strength in Fountain would still be strength 2.
Yeah.
Whether it's the path though, because it would be path to forest.
Oh, it looks like Blinking will be doing Southern Hyrule here.
Thinking about it, there is a world actually where where strength 2 and strength 1 is both in Fountain. and that world is Strength 2 is under icy waters, and Iron Boots are Strength 1 locked.
I believe that was Remote Grotto, and that was the Blue Fire arrows.
Yep.
That should make Ice Cavern much more rushable now. Oh, something here that's locked behind 3 keys as well. The Mirror Shield. No, it can't be Path.
Can't be the Mirror Shield.
The dungeon that required it is pre-completed, and the other check, and it has no other checks available, at least in these settings, so not Path at all. It's nice to have on your back.
Yeah, it can't be eaten by the light bikes. Also, a hint that we've just seen. It seems like Begoron is getting into the forgery business because he crafts a blue rupee for the Begoron check.
Yes. Clearly, there's a lot of money to be invested in it.
Yeah. Although why he's only making a blue rupee, I don't know.
So he can quite literally make money.
Ruto's letter is in WoW. Oh no.
Well then.
Oh no. I may have spoken it into existence.
But Froppy can't turn that in. No scale, no bombs.
Yeah, we have no scale.
And I believe the spawn wasn't even in River.
I didn't see the spawn.
Yeah, but I think Blinking kind of peeked at that.
So, strength... So...
No matter how you slice it, Froppy's gonna have to get to that bomb bag in Bolda.
Yeah. Well, Rune is going to get to see the see what Froppy is missing.
And speaking of Bloopy, Dompe dug up one. And this should be a good wallet refill for Blinking Rune, as they are currently very low on cash.
I can think of a weird world where Ruto's is passed to Phantom Ganon. And Ruto's doesn't lock all 3 strengths. But then it would actually technically lock all 3 strengths by... No, it wouldn't lock all 3 strengths as a result.
Well, there's still a big chest that's bomb locked under.
Yeah.
So it's still possible.
Well, that's the thing. Ruto's isn't being hinted. It's being hinted in the chain of 1. I can't remember how the hints decide which hints are hinted. But I want to say that Ruto's can be hinted because it would be required for 2 paths. It could be hinted for 2 paths. It just is only required. It's just hinted on 1 path because you can't have a hint or a hint for a certain path.
It looks
And
like
then a subsequent hint for that same item. It has to be for a different item in that chain.
yeah. Looks like we'll be seeing Blinking get into the well next, and they are even better prepared.
Mm-hmm.
Hell, it might even just be like a straight line from here on out.
Mm.
Like you go into well, then into Fire Temple, and then
Mm.
you have other dungeons. Oh, right, and frogs. Don't forget the frogs.
Yes, we do need to do the frogs at some point.
And Blinking can actually get to them. That's their biggest advantage here, because of the bomb bag alone. But we should be seeing this check from Blinking relatively soon.
Yes.
Certainly a lot faster than Rudo's letter.
Mm.
Because you normally just want to do it much later, and plus you already have to get to the other side of the dungeon to lower the water level.
Whatever is on the path of hero cannot lock break requirements.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
true.
Which
So
is
it'd be just
why,
strength.
and it's why there could be two strengths in there.
Yeah. Oh my god, another bomb
Wait.
bag, so it is Rudo's letter.
It is Ruto's. Okay, so Ruto's letter has to lock all three strengths. For Path to Hero to not lock other bridge requirements. Otherwise, we have. No, it doesn't have to directly lock them. It's not going to be, three strengths in Fountain.
I think we're getting to that point of rushing ice, and I think Blinking can actually do a lot of, just turning in the letter in domain.
Mm.
Probably would be best to do that, plus they'd be getting the Kokiri sword.
So, we know that there has to be a strength in Ice Cavern. Not in Ice Cavern, in Fountain.
Yeah.
This is what I'm thinking. There's going to be a strength on Icy Waters check. Which requires your Iron Boots, which is going to require a strength. The Fountain strengths cannot lock the other two strengths.
That could be a strength in Icy Waters.
Hmm.
Remember, Pathomorpha is in Fire Temple. So Iron Boots could still be strength locked. So if there could be a strength in Ice Cavern, but the strength in Zora's Fountain that's hinted is locked behind that strength. That's possible.
Yeah, because I think for Path of the Hero, it has to only unlock your light arrows. It can't unlock anything else. Or the item directly unlocks your light arrows.
I've even had that quite a few times in Master Quest.
So, as a result, yeah, I think
It looks like Froppy is rushing ice, which is always appreciated. So we'll have to get that to Ice Cube back on screen soon.
thank you,
I think it's
Sky.
rather. I think it's rather appropriate
Hmm.
because we're going to be seeing this exceptional skip from Froppy's send.
I wouldn't rush ice right away though. If you know the trick, I would go to Fire Temple and I would skip past the boulder. That way you can get your iron boots. You don't have to come back to Fountain to do Under Icy Waters.
Yeah, it's just, man, that bomb bag is certainly out of reach for Froppy.
Hmm.
They really have to go into Boulder. Because the only other bomb bag we found is bomb locked. Either that or just find a pack of chews somehow.
Find the pack of chews and
Or a
we
wallet.
can just break the seed wide open.
But I think the bomb diff is definitely kicking in here. Because Blinking should be able to get even more dungeons out of their hair.
Hmm.
And I think their best play after this is actually going to Domain and turning in that letter. Also, while going up there, picking up the Kokiri sword.
Flash, you do have a point actually. Floppy can use Furrows to return, so double dipping isn't as bad.
Yeah. Oh, right. That was also one of the other additions to this season. Was starting off with Furores, because man, Furores makes everything so much faster.
The first bomb bag was in Boulder of Destiny, and that is the bombable grotto that is nearest to the market and Hyrule Castle.
Oh, Froppy. They're having a tough time with King Zora Skip here.
Just going to refresh myself on the foolishes. Domain is foolish, okay.
No! Froppy just barely made it.
I don't know this setup, so I use a different setup.
Yeah, I normally just reference that one of the wall textures. One of the quicker ways of doing it.
Hmm.
That was so close. I think it was just the angle of getting out of that, but yeah, it was too far to the left.
Anyway, we are seeing Zora's River on Rune's side. We've got storms, so we can get the Kokiri sword, which means we can go and beat Deku Tree.
Yep.
I can't remember if we've seen.
I think Froppy's looking up a tutorial on how to do the skip. Because they were struggling with it. It's fine, because this is allowed.
Yes, if you are struggling with a skip or a trick that is allowed to be done in the race, you are allowed to go and look up a tutorial on YouTube for it. You're not, however, allowed to go into another person's stream. That is not allowed.
Yeah, that's cheating. And no one likes a pumpkin-eating cheater. Ooh, that's a strength.
That is okay. So we have one strength that only locked by Ruto's letter.
Mm-hmm. Better hope that Forest Temple has the has another bomb bag. Otherwise, well, Bolda's gonna be waiting for Froppy. These platforms are being very difficult.
Mm.
But at least Froppy has finally got onto them.
So that's one strength. Yeah. Is there another strength in Under Icy Waters? I could not see.
Yeah, it's very hard to see.
It. I
And
cannot
from that
tell.
position too, I don't think I was able to catch that either.
Yeah, I cannot tell what's under Icy Waters, but I'm assuming it's a strength.
Yeah. I'm gonna assume that Blinking will probably just rush ice from here after doing Deku Tree.
Hmm.
That
Makes
gives
sense.
them Serenade of Water as well, which once the Iron Boots have been obtained, that's another dungeon they could get done.
Hmm.
Save for one check. Just hope that River Chest doesn't have it. I see. The Safety Fairy.
Always useful to have.
A Safety Fairy for, like, Fire and Water Temple.
Hmm.
Mostly Fire.
And also, there might just be a hard fight that you end up going into. That fairy is a nice lifeline to have, because it will heal you to full.
Yeah. And I can't guarantee that with the Master Sword that you'll get, like, a clean fight with Volve.
Hmm.
Especially if she starts troll-holing.
You're referring to doing the trick, correct?
Yeah. Putting the bomb in the hole.
Yes.
Which is the last one that she's flown right into. It also applies for when she does that with when she gets out of that hole again.
Hmm. So we are playing with text with chest sizes and textures matching their contents. So if you're wondering why Froppy is picking up the small mundane chest, it is because bomb tubes can be in them.
Looks like we're at ad percent again.
Ziploc.
It's useful for if if you don't have bombs. If you pick up some bomb tubes, it can break open the seed for you. You can just break it.
It's seeding time again with Scott's Turf Builder Rapid Grass.
The Honda HR-V. With impressive sporty style inside and out. From the brand named 2025 Best Value Brand by Kelly Blue Book's KBB.com. Honda, the power of dreams.
Hey, it's me, your skin. Oh no. Today?
Okay, so
Wait,
Slingshot
don't
Chest was
squeeze
nothing.
me. Use CeraVe blemish patches. Developed with dermatologists. The only patch with 3 essential ceramides and niacinamide. Visibly flattens blemishes. Helps protect
Oh,
by
We do have a
Another
major
thing
item
that-
here.
ceramides on, gunk out.
Another
Second
magic.
magic.
In just
Let's
3
go.
hours. Blends on all
And
skin
it's not
tones,
magic
leaves no
locked.
marks. So we're good to go.
CeraVe blemish patches from the #1 dermatologist recommended acne brand.
But now you get to be as liberal as you want with the magic.
New customers bet $5 and get $300 in bonus bets if you win.
Yeah,
Oh my
Second
gosh.
magic is nice. Second, well, that's a scale.
Yes.
Okay.
That'll be nice for Lake Hylia at least, like getting. No, not
Isn't
really.
Lake Hylia foolish?
It's foolish. Domain is foolish. Jabu's pre-completed. It's only really useful for. Actually, it's pretty useless.
It could be useful for traversal, and that's it.
Oh, a wallet. That's basically a free tunic. Oh, 200 rupees, but still. That's the logic there.
Also means you can get bomb shoes, although no, we can get there. We've got long shot. This is an interesting setup.
It's
for
also
this
why
glitch.
Decatry isn't hinted foolish.
Hmm.
It's probably
Might
the only
need to-
reason why Ganon's castle is foolish. Yeah, that's actually a good point. Case sword for wallet.
Yeah. So it is just for tunic logic.
Yeah. Because we got that hammer very early on. It was Path to Queen Goma.
So yeah, because hammer is sphere 0.
Mm-hmm.
Right. The Queen of Arachnids herself, Goma. Let's see. How quickly are we going to. One cycle.
Well, that didn't take very long. But I mean, the slingshot helps a lot.
Yeah. Having a slingshot means you've got more time to perform more crouch stabs with your Kakiri sword. It is possible to beat Goma with one Deku Nut. But the timing is a little tighter. You do just gotta mash
Oh
sometimes.
my gosh, another bow.
And Requiem.
Could help with getting a song at least.
It gets us a song. If you know how to reverse Wasteland, it gives us easier access to GTG.
Mm-hmm.
That bow is basically irrelevant.
Yeah, because we already got one pretty early on. It was just hammer locked.
Mm.
Actually, both of those bows were hammer locked.
Desert Crossing is ready in Logics of Child Spirit. We don't need to go into Spirit Temple. So Requiem is logically irrelevant. Wait, that's a strength on the arch.
Yep.
Okay. Requiem is not irrelevant.
And that strength isn't strength locked. It's only locked behind the Ruto's letter.
Oh no.
Better grab a bean. Oh, Froppy only has Forest Temple he can do. Maybe bits of Fire Temple, but there's still going to be a few checks that are just out of way. the way.
Either way, happy 1 hour mark, everyone.
Force versus fire. It's the ultimate combo here on Scrub
First of
Central.
all, yeah. Happy 1 hour. The runners you're seeing today are Frothy and Blinking Rune, who I want to say are navigating the sea quite well, in my opinion. The tracker for today is the one for baseball, and thank you very much for tracking. I am Kamiko Sky, and I'm joined by Lee Harold, and your restreamer today, as well as the seed roller who has rolled this logical brain melter, is Blinking Rune.
Two small keys right off the bat. That was in the basement loop. That doesn't look like a key or a big item, so
I
just
did
gonna
not
make their
see.
way out. It looked like it was a dead chest, otherwise they would have just hit the switch.
Yeah, irons could be anywhere in fire. No. So we've got 1 strength on the arch. We picked up 1 strength that wasn't locked at all by
That's
strength.
Yep.
I still think that there is a strength under Icy Waters.
It could still be locked behind a singular strength. Just not by both of the strengths. At least
Luckily, with the exception of GTG, there isn't a strength 2 lock check that we need to do.
yeah.
So it can be under Icy Waters for strength 3.
That's possible. And there's key number 3, so yeah, Fire Temple is strength locked. Heck, it might even...
Luckily, we've got 2 strengths that don't lock each other, so...
Yeah, of course.
The thing is, if it's not under Icy Waters, then
Well, we found
need
Zora's
to...
Tunic. I think we found Zora's Tunic back in Death Mountain Crater. It was on the ferry.
Yeah, we did pick up Zora Tunic already.
So it's definitely for Iron Boots.
But no, if Under Icy Waters doesn't have a strength, then we are going to have to ask a lot of questions about this seed. Simply because of the way that Path of the Hero works. Rune setting up roars. Oh, because it doesn't have the strength and doesn't know the ground jump.
Probably.
That's the most likely. Most likely reason for this.
Yeah.
Not comfortable skipping this. Yeah. Sometimes your best is just stay in logic.
And that is Serenade for blinking.
Mm-hmm. Likely getting this en route to... What would this be en route to?
Ice
Cavern.
Cavern.
Yeah. And this is the fastest route because we don't have a scale on Rune's side.
Or Iron Boots.
Or Iron Boots, yeah.
Basically the hike of punishment.
I wouldn't say it's a punishment to do this.
I mean, it's a lot easier if you just dive or sink.
Hmm.
There hasn't been anything in Forest so far.
I haven't seen anything in Forest.
But Froppy is setting up here.
Hmm.
It's actually a
a
pretty
cool...
useful trick.
Yes. This is a pretty cool Furrow's trick. Because when you use Furrow's Wind, the rune will be in the same orientation as you cast it. So it will be rotated.
Well, there's another strength. That is strength locked.
Okay, we need to ask a lot of questions about this seed.
So we know where all the strengths are.
Okay, how does Pass the Hero actually work? Because... Grant, we need you.
It looks like just Iron Boots from Glow mode on Restream, and it's pretty clear that it's in Fire Temple.
I think we are actually in no mode.
Yeah, basically.
Since there are two strengths locked behind Pluto's letter, and the third strength is locked behind one of those strengths.
Yep.
But then how can... I want to say that Fountain can be your path to the hero, because that strength doesn't lock both strengths. It only locks one.
Yep.
Therefore, because it only locks the one, it can be hinted past the hero because technically it locks, it only locks BK. You could, in theory, get it as your second strength. And your third strength is only strength 1 locked. Which means you could actually technically get it as your third strength.
Yeah. Looks like Blinking is also having a bit of trouble getting into ice.
Yeah, this is a... I'm just asking too many questions about this here. Like, what on earth?
Yeah, it's just 2 strengths locked behind Rudo's letter. And one of them... and then the last strength is locked behind either one of those.
We haven't got a finisher yet.
Or it could just be... Well, Fire Temple boss key seems to be a lot further in.
And still, the one thing that is going to be holding Froppy back is that bomb bag that he does not have. Or they don't have. Oh! Man. That platform could be quite tricky.
It is. It's easier with the Goron sword. It's easier. I think it's easier with the Goron sword.
It's easier with higher hover boots.
Yes, it's definitely easier with hover boots. Whilst we don't have any, we're not going to be seeing any checks on Froppy's side for a bit, and Rune is just doing checks that Froppy has already done. Who do you think has the better sort of model and color scheme for on this restream?
Well, I do like Froppy using, like, Riolu and Lucario, but... Yeah, basically that.
Fair enough. I mean, I do like the Riolu Lucario on Froppy's side. I'm more partial, however, to the button colour layout on Blinking Rune's side.
Yeah.
I think the purples and the red look quite nice.
Yep.
And also, as a reminder, this is a qualifier for the Scrubs tournament for Season 7. This is live qualifier 6 of, I believe, 14 total. And it's a logically interesting one.
Just one last check before Phantom Ganon. Though that strength more than satisfies why it's not foolish here in Forest.
I mean, we've also got the heart check on beating Phantom Ganon.
Yeah.
Rune did not get Requiem. Oh no.
And they could still do Desert Crossing.
Yeah, but we need Requiem because the Archer's one of our 3 strengths.
Good point.
Probably thinking that they'll get the hint later and...
Yeah, I think this might actually put Froppy back into the race. So it's basically just a strength versus a bomb bag. And eventually you'll just whittle down all those checks to just stuff that is normally bomb locked in the overworld. With a strength, finding a strength, that's kind of not the case.
Russo's letter isn't past the hero though, it's past to Phantom Ganon.
Yep. And there's the gold scale.
Fountain is part of the hero. But we are fairly certain at this point that it's because we only have one strength one locked check.
I have a feeling Blinking Rune might find the iron boots before the gold scale. Another key.
I'm curious as to where Froppy's going here.
The Dongo's Cavern. Probably hoping to get a bomb bag or a bomb shoes in there.
Makes sense. With that strength and the hammer, we can do most of the checks here.
Yep.
I don't think we saw bomb bag or bomb shoes here, so... Although we didn't see Blinking Rune open any small chests.
Yeah.
Because at the time we didn't... They didn't need them at the time, though.
Yeah.
They had bomb bag, they didn't need bomb shoes, so they could skip.
All right, let's see what's on Upper Maze.
It's Iron Boots.
There it is.
Yep. We are now officially in no mode.
Yep.
We know where everything that we need is. We just need to go and do them. If Fluffy finds bomb shoes in Dodongo's cavern, you're going to need 2 to light up the eyes to be able to fight the boss. You're going to need 1.
You could still get away with saving 1 for just the with the hammer.
Yeah.
But it is a little precise.
It's an easy enough trick to learn. Because from the chest you perform 3 neutral rolls, and you're in the perfect position.
Yep. I'm just going for the brown ones to see if the shoes are there. But sadly,
there's a total of 6 chew drops in the game, I believe.
Master, well, in the normal game, there's 5. You have a drop for 5. There's 20 and 3 10s. With Master Quest, you have an additional 3 chews that 3 packs of 10, which removes the pack of 20. That was the fire arrows.
I mean, it's a nice fire arrow location. It's a pretty thematic one.
Mm-hmm. And Froppy's going back child.
We've got a scale now. In fact, we've got 2 scales, so we can get to Zora River more easily.
Mm-hmm.
This might just be a Kokiri sword play. You know, go do Deku, go and work out what you're missing and work out the rest of the seed a bit better, and have some thinking time at this point. Maybe Deku Tree has your bomb bag, or you end up getting bomb chews and you don't need to worry about it anymore.
There's the boss key. Using Furores potentially for one of the strengths, or anything else like that.
So there's 2 schools of thought. You could just do the 2 checks remaining now. If you've been counting your keys, you can work out whether or not it's which checks are keys, which checks are items. On the other hand, you could just go and beat boss now and then come back, because Volvagia could still have a small key on it, and if not, then you are more easily able to tell whether a check has, whether there's a key on the missing checks or not. I think there's only 1 key left in the dungeon though, so we will have to come back if there's an item.
Did they get the one in Shortcut?
I don't know.
Oh gosh. @ is back with more tacos.
Chat, are you hungry?
I mean, it's around dinner time, so I'm getting close to it.
There's a reason they don't call them clean bikes, am I right?
So I don't think we'll be having tacos tonight.
Dirt bike.
Gas stations.
Whew. You gotta start at the top and work your way down.
Don't have enough ground beef for that.
Oh, you're from Oklahoma.
They have to fill the silence.
The bathroom code's 9914.
Progressive can't protect you from becoming your parents, but we can protect your home and auto when you bundle with us.
Look at this hot rodder.
Fire Temple is also coincidentally not hovers locked. We do not need hover boots this seed.
Indeed.
So Rune is showing us the bomb strat in Volvagia. And this is what we mean by troll hole. Because Volvagia in the cutscene flies into that specific hole, we know that the second hitbox is there. So we can damage it with bombs. If Volvagia was to come out of that hole, then it's... I think we can either mess up the setup or... Is it a soft lock if you hit Volvagia and that hitbox at the same time?
Yeah. Right on the killing swing. Dies.
It
But
was
kills
the
her
killing
anyway.
swing as well.
Yep.
Good use of a fairy though. A nice safety, a nice backup, and yeah.
Now what does Blinking Ruin do now? Forest or water? They have quick access to both.
We can do both. I think it is just a matter of personal preference. Like, do you want to beat Water Temple first, or do you want to beat Forest Temple first? I would say you do Forest Temple first, just because
It's a
Forest
long
Temple.
dungeon.
Forest, you don't save that much time go moding Forest compared to Water Temple. If you're able to go mode Water, you can potentially save 5-10 minutes.
Yeah.
If you are go moding Forest Temple, you're saving a minute, maybe, if that.
Yeah.
So yeah, it is probably smarter to do Forest Temple first.
Yeah.
Now, we on Restream know where the strengths are. Rune doesn't. So...
And Froppy knows where all the strengths are as well.
Yes.
However, he does not know where the bomb... They do not know where the bomb bag is, and, well... As it goes on, it probably will stay that way. Until they're inevitably forced into Hyrule Field checks. As adults. And that last bomb bag could easily be in a foolish location. Definitely not domain.
It would be bomb locked, what bomb lock checks do we have left? We've got... It could be in GTG.
Yeah.
Especially if it's on bomb locked.
You mean like the BMOS fight?
BMOS, yeah.
BMOS
That's the...
outposts.
Yeah, that's the only bomb lock check, I believe.
Yep.
Ruto's letter is not bomb locked, so it can't be in Jabu.
Well, it couldn't be in Jabu anyways, because it's pre-completed.
It can. Actually, wait, no, it's pre-completed. You're right. It's not... Pre-completed isn't the same as foolish.
Another potential check would be like in Water Temple, but only on the one check where you need the bombs.
Oh, that would be...
In between map chests and the one of the first keys.
Oh, the
bombable wall.
Bombable wall. It could be there, but at the same time, we haven't got a Hyrule Field Wasp. So
well, with Graveyard, it could easily satisfy it because the hammer locks the bomb bag.
What was Graveyard Path to again?
Goma. And it was the hammer.
Graveyard to Goma, which was Mega Hex on Hammer, leading to Bomb, leading to Kokiri Sword. I would argue that that's not satisfying it because So Saria's is accessible without, like, we can get Saria's easily enough. I think that was on
It's probably
Windmill.
for a slingshot then. Did we get any slingshots that required hammer?
I cannot remember. But yeah, because there's a scale in Ice Cavern, and
Yeah.
bombs do not lock that Ruto's letter. It means that we have a way without bombs to get into Zora River. And on the flip side, we do have a
You still need a bomb bag to actually turn in the letter.
You do.
Because the scale is locked behind it.
Yeah, that you are completely correct. I'm.
And so is so are two of those strengths.
Well, so are all three of your strengths.
Yep.
So yeah, you do need bomb bags. So
And the bomb
I
bag
forgot
is
about
locked
that.
behind the hammer.
Yeah, I forgot about that. I was thinking the KZ skip was in logic. It's not.
I see.
That's on me.
Ocarina game, that makes sense. But yeah, the Kokiri sword would still be like bomb locked because both scales were locked behind the strength, which is locked behind Rudo's letter.
Mm.
And you can only turn in Rudo's letter if you have a bomb bag because you don't have either of those scales.
In logic, yes. But yeah, that third bomb bag could just be in Gan's castle.
Yep. It's possible.
Did we get a final reward of GTG hint in our sometimes yet?
Doesn't seem like we did.
No, we didn't. So it could also just be sitting in the center of GTG.
Possibly.
If there's a small key on Bimos.
Yeah. Yeah, Froppy is definitely going to be pigeonholed right into Hyrule Field. But it looks like that's not going to be happening. It's definitely just, this is a forest play. Probably, going to be checking the bomb lock checks with hammer.
In Lost Woods? Yeah.
Not having a good time against his Moblin.
I think if I was in Rune's position, I would want to go Water Temple. If I was in Rune's position, after beating Forest. If I was in Froppy's position,
might have to just bite the bullet and buy bomb juice.
Yeah, at this point, buy bomb chews. Because Rune's beaten Fire Temple.
Yep.
Hey Pimples, welcome on in.
I think they're just kind of fried from, like,
thinking, where the heck is my bomb bag?
Hmm.
This is definitely a play for the... Ah, yes. Though it would have been much, much faster to just kill the Skull Kid. Because he was in, they were in a forest. In Lost Woods. It's just faster to kill a Skull Kid than to, go out of your way into Zora's River to do this.
But killing a Skull Kid is difficult. So
Just takes 5 hits.
Yeah, but it's a difficult fight, and they could despawn. It's safer to go for a gold rupee that you know about.
Yeah, it's just a lot. It's actually a lot easier to kill Skull Kids because you know about them dropping it every single time, and it's refillable. And it happens a lot in RSL. Because it's your most reliable means of getting back that cash. Froppy has opted to get bomb juice. Well, I think this might mean they'll be getting the bomb bag soon if they decide to rush Bolda. Yes, it's the Bolda play. We got it. We got it. I bet they're not gonna feel the greatest knowing that. Oh gosh, I can't believe I held this off for so long. And well, now we've got a bit of a trail going on.
So Froppy's now just in go mode, like just hard. We're in go mode. They know where everything is. They can go and get everything that they need. They can get their third strength. They can get light arrows when they go to fight Ganon. They've got the bomb bag, so they can now be.
They still have to climb all the way up in Fire Temple.
Yeah.
But their saving grace is that Dodongo's Cavern can be done very quickly. So now we could say that Froppy is pulled ahead for the most part, simply because of that one bomb check.
They're definitely in go mode.
Oh yeah.
They are definitely in go mode, and oh god, is that where it sends you in the Dongo's Cavern?
Yeah, because that's like you don't have too many doors into Dongo's Cavern, and that top half only has that one door. Well, aside from the other door, which came from the stair room.
We have a finisher.
Nice.
Cinny has finished in first place with a time of 1 hour, 40 minutes and 38 seconds. GG's.
And then Icola finishing a second later. Actually, a minute later.
40. Damn.
And then Zabi finishing 20 seconds later.
142 dead. Damn.
Yep.
GG's.
Well, it did seem pretty jet. It's basically just,
Can you work out the jet?
Yeah.
Sacred Forest Meadow, we had storms.
It was 100% storms.
It was not the it's not the Sun Song. It's just the storms. No, Greg was not pass.
And storms was for the wallet. Because it was also to, yeah, it was for the wallet because of the one in Deku Tree, which locks the one on Volvagia.
No, storms was for because what was
for strength as well, or a strength.
Hold on. Sacred Forest Meadow was past to Volvagia.
Right. There's also the Goron Tunic and TCG.
So it can't be for that. So why is it storms? It can't be suns because suns didn't lead to anything. So it has to be storms. Why is it storms? It's because
Rudo's letter for strength. Yeah, well access.
Ruto's letter. It was for well access because of strength. Because we need a strength to beat Fire Temple, logically.
Yep. Because the boss key is on Compass Chest.
Which is strength locked.
Yep. And Froppy will be picking up the Iron Boots probably before picking up the boss key.
Thinny, the bomb bag is on Boulder of Destiny, aka the northernmost grotto in Hyrule Field.
Yep. You always go for Boulder. I see.
So, Froppy's going to beat Fire Temple, then we'll beat Water Temple, then we'll get Light Arrows.
Yep.
The pathing for them is simple enough. What do you think the path is for Rune? Given that they need Requiem, from our perspective, they need Requiem. Actually, what would be the path for them?
Froppy is definitely going to be taking the punishment of Deep Fire. Meanwhile, Rune's just going to be cleaning up Forest, getting that gold scale, which is essentially useless. But we'll still have to be on the hunt for that last strength.
Yeah, that's the question, Sky. When do we go back to Ice for Requiem? Is it
probably when they've run out of song checks, or like might be a last location? Because if you dip out of Ice Cavern before picking up the song, You are guaranteed to last location it.
What I want to know
Last-
is where the hint stone is. For,
Last strength is needed for OGC because that's where light arrows are on. So we got a little bit of spice this seed, and I like it.
Yeah. Chloe has finished in fourth place with a time of 1:48.16. GG's to them.
GG's.
And Cristolfo is sniped. Fifth place, 1:48.25, a 9-second snipe.
Yep. We'll probably be getting even more finishers coming up soon.
I think Rune might... This is what I think is going to happen on Rune's side. I think they're going to go to GTG. And then they're going to cross Wasteland. They're going to see that their third strength is on the Arch. Because I don't actually know if they've seen the Castle Fairies hint. But they're gonna end up seeing that strength, and they're gonna be. Then they'll end up doing the song checks to try and get Requiem. Blint has finished in 6th place. 1:49.39. GG's.
It looks like Blinking Rune is a compass first kind of player.
Welcome in, Chloe. The logical bomb bag is Boulder of Destiny.
Okay, that is a dead item on Compass. Unfortunate for us fellow Compass first enthusiasts.
I'm probably in the weird camp that either I'm just going to I think it's the map chest. The one that Blinking Rune is going to go to now. Or I will peek the bow.
Oh, that's a key. Never mind. But now it could be like 5 key locked. So either the long shot chest or river chest could have the that last bomb bag. Ooh.
Or we could just get the we could just get the boss key here.
Map first player is eating well tonight. Also, G Green Cola finishing with a time of 1:50.49 in 7th place.
GG. Even without the Castle Fairies hint, you have to know that Path of Hero leads to light, although to play Devil's Advocate, Strength 2 could be the actual Path of Hero since Spirit is dead. Yes. I agree with that, Kirby. You could assume that it's Strength 2 locked. And if Strength 2 lock checks come up blank, at that point you can kind of get it Strength 3 locked.
Looks like Froppy will be picking up their iron boots. That's officially glow mode for Froppy.
We are in no mode, Chloe.
Been in the no mode for quite a while, even before Cine finished. But
Yes. Yeah, Rune. Actually, yeah, Rune can just rush the Ganon, like the lighthouse hint from Ganon.
Yep.
But then you're on just a massive hunt for your third strength, and where do you search first? Like genuinely, where do we search first?
At least though, where does Rune search first? Because that's gonna be very tricky. Whereas Froppy, it's just once you're done Fire and Water Temple, you just grab the light arrows outside Ganon's castle, and bam, you're done.
Yeah. Climb the tower, beat up Ganondorf, kill Ganon, enjoy your bacon. Welcome in, Green Cooler, and thank you for the raid. And GG's.
Bringing exactly 7 viewers. But at least Blinking Rune doesn't have to go through all the trouble of fighting them again. And with Roar, just stay right at the top. Looks like this is a safety of Neighbor's Love.
Yep. Iron Knuckles can be difficult if you are less experienced in the game. Salt and pepper, or basil and thyme, or insert any herbs or spices or flavorings here for them.
The Spice Girls.
Spice Girls, yeah.
The ad percent is returned. This time with an energy drink, or even like the latest NBA.
But no, like Neighbor's Love is a good safety tool to use to protect yourself from more difficult fights if you're not feeling as confident, if you're not feeling as able in some of these fights.
Yeah. Also, Daredevil finishing
156.02. GG's. Welcome to 8th place.
All about getting more than just savings.
Next time, how about less fluid ounces?
Fair enough. Oh.
You use this much serum.
Well, my skin.
And while Rune is scaling the tower, Froppy is being held by security.
Get more with Geico. Have a nice flight.
The Honda HR-V. With impressive sporty style inside and out. From the brand named 2025.
Well, Rune will discover the ugly truth fairly soon.
Honda, the power of dreams.
Okay, Blinking Rune. You'll never suspect my bolts.
Outside my castle.
Outside my castle.
And Froppy is just fighting Volve.
We have a. Where did we get the Gorge? Oh yeah, we got the Gorge Unicorn TCG.
Yes.
Purchase game. So
it's still relatively safe. But it looks like Froppy is not opting to use the bomb cheese strats. Probably because they do not have enough bombs. So just be fighting it like a normal person, I guess. But this is definitely not a sub 2 for Froppy. But it'll still be a pretty good time, all things considered. And whoever finishes within the next minute will be the last person to sub 2. Yeah, I don't remember if Ruin actually has these written down. Do they actually have it written down on their personal tracker? Because they're kind of wasting time by doing all these checks in Ganon's castle. Because it's outside my castle.
We know that inside Ganon's castle is foolish. We saw the hint for it.
Yep. It's always important to take your notes. To always note down all your hints.
But also to play a bit of, I don't know what I'm playing by saying this, but you could have written it down and you've just forgotten to reference your notes or reference your hints. And so you end up, it happens. You end up forgetting that a check is, or a location is foolish, or a location is with the hero or whatnot.
Yeah.
It happens to the best of people.
But now it is happy 2 hours. Ah!
Yep. Do you want to do the volunteer shoutouts?
Maybe. But as long as that Tektite doesn't bully me. Or Froppy. But yeah, shout out to the runners, Froppy and Blinking Rune, for providing us a really good race here. To my co-com Kamiko Sky for unraveling this interesting jet. And to our tracker, Baseball, for, well, tracking. We haven't had to worry too much about a lot of the other items. And to our restreamer, Skygoro, for making this all possible. Because we all know the restreamer always needs some love. They're the ones who make it possible for us to actually watch the restreams.
And they're also the ones who roll the seed.
Yes. Including this interesting jet. Well, Gold Scale is confirmed to be absolutely useless this seed. There we go, and there's the boss key. Froppy's being bullied by all sorts of water-related enemies. But at least this is a quick water temple.
KY24 has finished in 9th place with a time of 2 hours, 2 minutes, and 57 seconds. And Froppy gets the quick grab.
Yeah, let's go! But he couldn't keep it. They couldn't keep it, sadly.
Yeah, a bit
Morpha has
unfortunate,
escaped. Well, I think we might be getting some GGG from Blinking Rune fairly soon.
I like the play. If you remember your hints, then you know that you have a strength that's part of the hero.
Yep.
I love that comment from Azul, like, with Morpha. Oh, I appeared to be caught.
Just like in Pokemon.
Yeah.
Morpha's now a Pokemon. I could see why it's Jet. GTG is the only dungeon that's not really hard required. But it's still not hinted foolish either. There was a bow on the Redead Grotto in CAC. It was something that we saw on both Froppy and Rune's side very quickly. In fact, Rune would do adult shootings right after it. I see. Seedblade truly is a cruel mistress. And now Froppy just needs to fight Ganon.
This is go mode for Froppy. It's going to be a very fast time for them.
Oh my god. There's the last bow.
That's the last bow.
None of those bows locked each other. If only I had a seat like that. Well, we're getting simultaneous Dynalphos fights.
In this case, it comes down to where the rune pieces together. Well, was passed by letter. I've got my strength and fountain. The other strength must also be letter or strength locked. Yes. Which is why we see rune in GGG. Because there's strength lock checks. So in rune's position, this is a good play.
You never want to bail out of Ice Cavern too quickly, because it can definitely screw you over. At least, that's the way I see it. Oh my god, a big chest! I wonder, will this be the bomb bag you were talking about an hour ago? I just hope that, Well, if you get the hint, if it's a warp song, go for it.
Hmm.
Well, Rune's off to get more keys.
Well, we know that the center of GTG is a major item. What if that is our third strength? We know it's not, but
Yeah,
you can humor me a little by me saying that.
of course.
You know, Rune could be thinking that is my strength.
Probably. Nice. That was
Getting
a
a nice
clean
one
one cycle.
December Ween has finished in 10th place with a time of 2 hours, 9 minutes, and 35 seconds. GG's.
It's either hover boots or it's the last bomb bag or the last slingshot.
Excuse me. And now it's time for us to kill Ganon on Floppy's side. And to do that, first of all, we need to tenderize Ganon.
The bacon.
Yep. The top half of the hammer somehow is the best way to do this. Failing that, Begoron Sword or Deku Nuts are the next best thing. Once we've done that, we will then grab our Master Sword and we will start scoring and slicing.
Speaking of the last slingshot, there it is.
Also, no key strength locked.
Yep.
In Rune's position, I would... I don't know, actually. Would I... We know it's a major item, so you probably do still continue on and get keys to go and get the center of GTG.
Yeah. Slice and a dice, and that is 11th place for Froppy.
GG. GG, Froppy.
GG's indeed to Froppy. Managed to basically pull... After going without the bomb bag for so long, it finally helped a lot. But the final time is 2 hours, 11 minutes, and 57 seconds.
It's also a snipe. Plorps finished in 12th place, 8 seconds later, with a time of 2 hours, 12 minutes, and 5 seconds. We had an 8-second snipe.
Yeah. Thank you for the raid, Froppy.
Thank you for the raid, Fluffy. And GG's. How did you find the seed? And thank you for letting us restream you. All the choosers made me almost buy them. Will be hearing from my patch. Skygoro, I think you need to start running.
Better run for the hills.
Shots has finished in 13th place for a time of 2 hours, 13 minutes, and 35 seconds. It was C-Pod.
It was Mido, obviously.
Stone of Agony!
It's the poop stone. At least it was the poop stone in the combo rando.
And hover boots.
Of course! Of course it's hover boots.
On the other hand, it's just saying that it's not that bullshit. The seed is not that bullshit.
Yeah, it was fairly jet. It's just that the bomb bag, if you miss Bolda, you're kind of boned. Or you just have to live off of choose. Yeah, Rune definitely is heading to Colossus. They'll eventually find the uncomfortable truth.
The rune is going to cross. As soon as they peak the arch, they will see that they need... they will need Requiem, which will get them to hunt for Requiem.
Yep. Oh yeah, we saw, and I was wondering why you didn't slay a Skull Kid, which is still slightly faster than, well, getting that one freestanding rupee in Zora's River.
Excuse me.
Just following this ghost over to Desert Colossus. At least they're not spitting out fire. So they're already automatically nicer than Dompe.
Yes. But they do try and get you to... Like, Rune's fallen for the turnaround.
Yeah. They basically want you to go around in a circle from the crate
Yeah.
and then go directly.
So I'd say that they
That's why
are.
Lensless Wasteland is very important to pick up.
It's a good trick to learn. But having the safety of lens and magic is still good.
Yeah.
Requiem is Ice Cavern.
Yep, it's on Serenade. So Rune's gonna have to go back into Ice Cavern.
Hmm.
Oh yeah. I thought if they had stayed in Ice Cavern, they probably would have been a shoo-in for a finish. Oh, yep, this is a minuet play, so if I had to guess... Oh.
Nope.
Oh.
We can get OOT song, so this is most likely a hope that OOT is Requiem, and not that OOT is Vanilla.
Well, they're in for a rude awakening.
To be fair, if this was Requiem, then this is the faster route. Yeah, we'll probably see Rune immediately go back to go to Ice Cavern.
Probably. They don't really have much of a choice. They're kind of just railroaded into it.
Hmm. Yeah, this is Rune playing Prelude.
Yep.
They're
gonna have to get that bean and then go up to Desert Colossus right after.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a hideous chain, but you just kind of have to make it work. You kind of have to suck it up. Bite the bullet and just do this painful thing. It would be a lot faster if you could just use change age anywhere. Because if you get Song of Time with that setting on, you don't even have to think about Requiem.
So I have had a peek into Rune's chat on their stream. And Yeah, they are regretting not going to Ice Cavern. Not well, they're regretting bailing ice.
Oh yeah,
So
that
yeah.
would make sense.
Don't need to decipher a hero hint if you never find it. that is a smart thinking.
Change age anywhere would actually be pretty useful for this part.
That's a combo rando thing, right? No, that's an SOH thing.
It's in both Ship of Arcanian and in the combo rando.
Hmm.
I
It's
find them
also
very useful, but in the combo rando, they do take into account that part of the logic, which is how you can get some adult dungeons with a boss like Baronade.
hmm. And I know also there's Escape from Kakariko, which also allows you to play Song of Time to do that. If you've ever played the Escape from Kakariko,
ROM hack.
um, ROM hack, rando, kind
I'll
of.
have to give I'll have to give it a try then.
Hmm.
Because I know I've done the combo rando plenty of times, and the logic behind using the Song of Time does spice things up, like where Baronade can now be in any dungeon.
Hmm.
Or that Jabu can have any adult boss like Volvagia, Morpha, or a Twinrova.
You would have to play Song of Time before entering the boss room, though, right?
Yep. Because you
So you'd
can't
have,
do it while in there.
well,
So if you have like
unless you do a banned glitch known as Ocarina items.
yeah, of course. But I don't do that.
Hmm.
A little save quit should help.
Yeah.
Or like if you have Furores as a starter item, that'd be very fantastic.
You can't use furrows in boss rooms either.
Just before the boss room.
First wash.
Yeah.
Still can't believe this thing is yours. No. Navy Federal Credit Union gave me such an affordable car loan. The rest was easy. I mean, I can't imagine what I'd be without them.
And even after completion, add percent strikes.
Check the windows. Yeah, good idea.
Navy Federal Credit Union. Our members are the mission.
Everyone's talking about
Another finisher with Zor. 14th place with a time of 2 hours 26 minutes and 27 seconds.
Loaded with 54 grams of protein, or the all-pro sweet onion chicken teriyaki, coming in at 58 grams.
Dang it, Subway, you're making me even hungrier than last time.
Now Subway MVP Rewards members can get 40% off any footlong ordered in the app. Get all the protein you crave at a price you can
And well, a taco is a kind of sandwich.
New customers bet $5 and get $300 in bonus bets if you win.
You sound quite nice right now.
Turn up the flavor in every sip. Café Bustelo está aquí.
Have you had enchiladas an hour ago? Fair enough.
Riolu saved Zelda from
Thank you, Frothy.
adversent.
Is that the command? No, that's not the command. That's the command. Nope. Thank you, Frothy. But yeah, due to how we stream, if people have enabled mid-roll ads, we do get ads shown sometimes. And we also sometimes get shown ads when we need to refresh one of the streams. Yeah, the system isn't perfect. We joke that it's built on 2x4s and
Duct tape.
but due to budget cuts, it's now become masking tape and cardboard.
And a wad of gum.
And a wad of gum, yes. But yeah, so just please be patient when we do get ads instead of the gameplay. And we will be back with a regularly scheduled restream as soon as we can.
Right, duct tape and cardboard works really
No,
well.
no, masking tape and cardboard. We can't afford the duct tape.
But we will see Blinking Rune finish momentarily.
Mm-hmm.
I believe they also have Furores set up in Ganon's castle.
They do.
Just walk into spirits, and that should be it.
Well, we need to pick up the
right.
The lighthouse first.
True.
So we'll probably walk into Ganon's castle and then use Furores there.
Either that or going to Forest Temple. It's a little bit faster if you have Furores.
Mm.
I'm not sure how Rune will do this. They do seem like they're a little newer, so the routing. Wait, no! Rune, no! Outside Ganon's castle! You're skipping it! Never mind. You're going back out now. Whew. It's like they heard me. If only the characters in a horror movie would do the same. uh,
You were just passing on via osmosis, right?
yes. It's telepathy.
Mm.
Telepathically sending my will to someone else. The power.
Anyway, we now have our light arrows. Rune can now finally go and beat Ganondorf.
Yes, the survival instinct of a wet potato in the ocean. As it sinks down to the Marianas Trench, meeting all sorts of intriguing denizens, including the lanternfish. Where rather than running, they would just rather stand still and let things happen. Yes, we will get the marine potato someday.
Hmm.
Marine French fries. That honestly sounds like a restaurant idea now. It's Red Lobster, but with fries instead of biscuits. Or like Big Joe. I think it was like Joey's.
Five, six hits.
That's
Which
still
means,
plenty.
yeah. So you are, if I'm remembering correctly, you are more or less guaranteed to get 4 crouch stabs on Ganondorf.
There we
Which
go.
means that if you get 6 on your first cycle or more, it's going to be a nice 2 cycle.
Yep.
Well, it's time for us to serve up some bacon for the second time
Oh
this
yeah.
restream. Do you
And
like
I am
bacon?
feeling kind of hungry. Yep. I don't think
Bacon's
there's too many
good.
people who don't like bacon.
Mm,
I can understand why a vegetarian might not want to eat it because being sick,
mm,
or a vegan because, factory farming.
mm. Ah yes, probably using the Ganon cook command. How to cook your Ganon. Step 1. Tenderize the meat with the top edge of a hammer. Number 2. Score your Ganon with a Master Sword. Step 3. Cook at 4000 degrees Celsius or 7232 degrees Fahrenheit for 10 seconds. Step 4. Slice up a piece or three, bury the sword as to not stab anyone else, and enjoy. And we're
Now
already
imagine
on to phase
having
2.
yes. Imagine having Ganondorf in your McGriddle or your McMuffin or even your bacon egger. Because yes, I like A&W breakfast. It's really good. They actually serve bacon and eggs. There we go. Get your GGs in chat for Rune because we're gonna be serving up this bacon.
Mhm.
It needs to be like a bacon picture for Ganondorf.
And if you don't want bacon or can't have bacon, we can provide a meat-free alternative. But
Beyond meat
either way,
bacon.
GG's Rune. What's the official finishing time? It is 15th place with a time of 2 hours, 36 minutes, and 33 seconds. GG.
Almost an hour after Cine first finished. But
Mm.
still.
It's a time to be proud of.
Of course.
Oh god, that needs okay. Thank goodness it's refreshed itself. Um but no. That was a interesting logical seed.
Yes, it's very much a jet for sure. But it
Yeah.
also had that Path of the Hero. So basically just came down to finding strengths. Even in a setting where only one ch- one check is locked behind all three strengths.
Hmm. And
it's always hinted.
Zoma has finished in 16th place with a time of 2 hours, 37 minutes, and 56 seconds. And
Hello
we
and
are
GG's.
joined. GG's Rune.
It was definitely a G. I kind of made some big mistakes there, but I had a good time.
That's good to hear.
Talk us through the seed from your perspective.
I took that Megaton Hammer deep, and I got almost all the information I needed to complete the seed. But then I bailed on ice before getting Requiem, and that felt awful.
Yeah, we saw you bail ice, and I guess we could assume that you're going to get the hint for the song. Therefore, you could always just come back.
I had everything I needed except for potentially a Song of Time for Water Temple. So I really thought that there was a really low chance I was going to need Requiem or Eponas, and boy, was I wrong!
Yep. You did get the Path of the Hero hint, right?
I did, the strength.
Yes. Because Path of the Hero cannot lock any of your bridge requirements, it can only lock light arrows. We knew that strength could not lock another strength. Technically it does, because there's a strength locked strength in Forest Temple.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking along the lines of, I was like, oh, is this for the push block room? And then I had to do the really embarrassing thing of reveal to everyone that I don't know how to forward Wasteland without Lens of Truth.
It just takes a bit of practice to get into.
Yeah. It's just something to learn and something to practice. And also just using the lens is a good backup, a good safety.
I guarantee some of my friends are just going to get on me about finally learning forward crossing now. Maybe that's the kick in the pants I need. That's a good thing, right?
Do you know how to reverse Wasteland?
Yes.
It's the same steps but backwards.
I'm looking forward to learning it. I am sure someone is going to come at me and just be like, well, Rune, I saw that, time to learn Forward Wasteland. And I'll just be like, okay, I deserve that. That was a great seed, though. Like, I felt like I had a good command of the knowledge. I felt like my tech was okay for the most part. It's just that everything kind of unraveled when I realized I was in a casino for Strength 3, and my only hint was that it was Strength locked somehow. And I didn't think that in the logic, the Strength in Fountain could also have been for Forest in Fire. So I was like, okay, so it's Strength 2 locked for sure. And then turned out to be Strength 3 locked. If I had found those fairy hints or something, I tell you. Yes, I was really flustered by the casino, and I hadn't looked at my foolishes for a while. And I was just like, oh crap, density, I'm panicking, and it was just a nerves thing.
Yeah.
I just went straight for density. That's fun. All strengths are Rudo locked.
To be fair, you should try and keep moving when you're doing an intercede, because if you're moving, you're potentially doing checks, even if they're foolish, because you're thinking about what you're doing.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, I had fun with the first part of the seed. It felt like I was moving. I got kind of cowardly in fire. I had practiced doing fire temple without strength, but then I thought to myself, I really don't want to waste time here. I don't fully remember the setup, so I'm just gonna set furores and go fountain. But maybe I should have tried to do it, but I nerves.
Yeah, so sometimes you do just need to play it safe as well.
Yeah. Thank you so much for having me. I hope that people had fun hanging out with me. That's my first time on Restream since I was in Scrubs in 2023. It was neat to get the offer. I hope I didn't disappoint, except for the Requiem thing.
It was an entertaining seed.
And Bolda actually had the bomb bag, which was great.
Yes. Chat, do you guys have any questions for Rune? Or Rune, do you have any questions for us?
Did anyone have the misfortune of Oh, my favorite color? Okay, so my favorite color is really interesting, actually. I present like I really love pink, but I actually really love gray, because gray is my favorite color to wear. I think it's a neutral and it goes great with everything.
Fair enough.
More of red and black here.
I'm more black and blues.
Well, they're all gamer colored.
Like, weirdly, I like light blue and, light pastel colors. But I also just wear a lot of blacks and darks.
I will say, Cinny, 15th is a lot better than I was expecting to do. So, you know what? I'm gonna take it. I'm just gonna take it. Yay, 15th.
Yeah, that's actually interesting. Was going for the bomb bag boulder a matter of lucky pick or just good routing and skill?
I was trying to play more aggressive than I usually do, so I decided when I did Prelude I was going to check the Ghost Hint, do Boulder of Destiny, then play Bolero to go back to my song, and then go play Prelude again to finally go Child. Which is more aggressive than I usually play, but I was really confident in that hammer. Like I said, I took that hammer for a while, and I got a lot of good things from it, and it felt pretty good. Up until it didn't, I say, abandoning Ice Cavern before finishing it.
Alright. You guys want me to take it away?
Sure.
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
Yeah, again, thanks for having me. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, no problem. No problem at all. Hope everybody did have fun. We got some awesome qualifiers coming up for you very soon, so be sure to look forward to that. I will switch over to that real quick. We got Qualifier 7, September 17th, 6 p.m. again. We got Qualifier 8, September 19th, 10 a.m. Eastern Time. Qualifier 9, September 20th, the following day at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. And we also have Scrubs Qualifier 10 at 1 p.m. on September the 21st. So 3 straight days of qualifiers. That'll be Eastern Time, 1 p.m. Hope everybody had fun. And I will see you guys later. Take care, everybody.
Take care.
Until the next time.